If there's one thing I'd like to say about Seirei Gensouki, it's that a lot of, and it's gonna come off as negative, but a lot of the moments that tend to happen in this anime, they become a little lackluster to me. I don't know if it's just me, but they seem lackluster. Like there's no impact. It's like there's supposed to be impact, but there isn't any, and that unfortunately sullies this anime a little bit for me. Even with a lot of the stuff that happened this episode, as far as episode 7 goes, it all seemed a little, it just lacked impact, man. It sucks because I really enjoyed this anime, right? Like I enjoy it, but there just needs to be a little more to it. I feel like there's a lot that's missing, and that's what I believe leads to the lack of impact. But we'll get into that a little later in the video. Anyways, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Damo Senpai, and we're here to cover episode 7 of Seirei Gensouki. Now, if you are new to the channel and have yet to subscribe, make sure you go down below, hit the link in the description or the red subscribe button if you want to help me towards that cause of reaching my goal, which is to become a full-time content creator. Did I do a Seirei Gensouki video last week? I'm not even sure if I did, to be honest, but I feel like you know what? Yeah, I did, because Rio was getting ready to leave the village. Not that village, not the Yagumo region village that he's in right now, but he was getting ready to leave the forest village that he was in. So I guess we can, cut to the chase and actually get to what was going on in this episode, because like I said, it lacked impact. Even though, he's finally quote unquote home, he's more so going to look for who killed his parents. That's what he's mostly on. Well, his mom, because he's seen that guy looks familiar, right? The guy with the red hair. Oh, he has red hair, so he resembles the guy that we see in the opening. And it sucks because they just, I think my homie Vale brought this up at one point in the comment section. He was just like, it's kind of cheeks because they spoiled majority of everything in the opening. Now, if you guys remember, I stand very firm on not watching openings because of how much they spoil. I'm a fan of the opening music, but majority of the times when it comes to like isekais or anime that are just going to be around for a season, they try to sum it up in a minute and 30 seconds. And I'm not a fan of that, because what you do is you leave a lot to be desired when it comes to the anime when you show an opening like that. And then just to not give us anything like that and just to tell us everything that's already gonna happen, it kind of becomes pointless to watch. That's why I'm a fan of anime that do it like the abstract way, by just making a cool ass music video style opening that has absolutely nothing to do with the anime. That stuff be cool. Naruto used to do that. Bleach used to do that. Black Clover does that now. So yeah, I guess it's just a new age thing, and I'm not a fan of it. But that's besides the point. Even in meeting Lady Yuba, right? Who is his grandma, bruh? Like, you would think it would be crazy that he actually met his grandma, but it was such a deflating moment. And to me, it just lacked the impact. So meeting Lady Yuba, it was cool, but the whole grandma thing, that it just didn't feel like it was supposed to happen there, right? It just didn't feel like it was supposed to happen. It kind of felt forced. But the one thing that I will say about what his grandma said is she said, we're gonna hide your lineage from everybody else in the village for a minute. So what exactly does that entail? Are you royalty? Because I know at the end of the episode it said royal lineage. So are you royalty? Did you have to flee the village because of royalty reasons? And speaking of fleeing the village, when she said that he was a lot like somebody that she knew, speaking about Lady Yuba, in his way of protecting Ruri and Sayo, was his father the same way? And was that one of the reasons why they had to flee the village? Is that one of the reasons? Because she said it was for reasons that she cannot explain at this point in time. But that seems like quite the logical reason as to why they would have to flee the village, right? Wouldn't that make sense? And those dudes that pulled up, bro, from the other village, they're so trash, man. Like, so you mean to tell me that's the first thing on your mind is to assault women as soon as you get into a different village? Bro, what is wrong with y'all? As soon as I seen them and the vibe they were giving off, I was like, well, this is obvious. We know where this is going. The cool thing about Rio is he was already ahead of the game. And they be hating, bro. It was hating on Rio. See, this is where I get like my energy for the anime comes from, is in like confrontation. Because That's what Ryo has sought after for all this time. He's on a quest for revenge, you know, for the people who killed his mom. He's on a quest for revenge for the people that did him dirt in the kingdom, you know, treated him like shit. These are all the things that Ryo is on a quest for, but even more so, he's also on a quest to find more of himself, because he's starting to like morph back into Haruto, and that's something that he's not trying to do. It made him forget his true quest, which is to find the person that killed his mom. We figured that out at the end, right? Which was pretty tight. And I really wish this anime went into depth about the battle between his two selves, because that was one of the most intriguing parts of this anime, like to start. I was just like, holy shit. So you mean to tell me he's gonna be battling himself this whole time between like his two personas? That was gonna be sick. It was gonna be sick, but now it just seems more of a, oh, we're gonna rely on this to push the plot type of ordeal, and that kind of sucks. But we're already 7 episodes in, so let's just stick around for the rest of the ride and deal with what comes next, because at some point he's gonna have to go back to the kingdom, right? I feel like this next episode, since, you know, they got people coming from the kingdom to take care of, what was his name? Gon, and those people that tried to assault Sayo and Ruri. I feel like those are gonna be people. They're gonna be people who know Ryo. I think it's gonna get a little deeper than I expected. He's more than likely gonna have to flee, because he's not gonna want to bring his former problems to that village and have all things go awry, you know? That's what this feels like. But those are just my hopes and aspirations for this anime. I hope you guys feel the same. Let me know what you guys thought about this episode in the comment section below. Let me know if anything that I said was absolutely false, because I know I had somebody pull up, what was this, like 2-3 videos ago, try to correct my sarcasm. You gotta let people be people. Anyways, leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're new. Share this with people who are fans of Seirei Gensouki Spirit Chronicles. Also share this with people who are just fans of anime in general. As always, it's your boy Damo Senpai, and I will see you guys in the next video.